Hey guys, this is going to be a review of Love and Decay Season 1, Volume 1, which I think is episodes 1 through 6, I think, by Rachel Higginson. This book is about the zombie apocalypse and follows like a teenage girl and her best friend in the zombie apocalypse when they meet this group of brothers. I decided to read this because I really like some of Rachel Higginson's other books, but I wasn't so sure about this one going into it because I'm not typically a zombie person, so I was kind of cautious about it, and in the end I did not like it that much, really. Actually, the zombies were not the main thing that put me off of the book. Honestly, so much of the plot revolves around these two girls meeting these brothers and kind of like the romance that develops between them. And these brothers, like, they regularly refer to them as cavemen or acting like cavemen, which instantly put me off. Like, not just like the behavior, but like constantly referring to them as cavemen, and then also some of the behavior was strange. One of the things that really gets me is in this universe they talk about how now that everything's happened, like the apocalypse or whatever has happened, it's really difficult for these two girls, or like any girl, to travel alone, because like meeting another guy is almost like a guarantee of getting raped, is what is said in the book. And then these two teenage girls stumble upon these like 5 brothers who 2 of them are younger than them and like 3 are older or something like that, and they act worried that they're going to get raped because this is apparently like an extremely common thing, and the brothers mock them for being scared, but then later on are also worried about the girls being raped because it's like they acknowledge like it always happens, but they were mocking them earlier for being scared of them. And like, I get that they realize they're not rapists, but if like this has become an extremely common occurrence, why are you mocking them for being cautious around you? Like, it's not even like they ran away screaming from them, they were just like cautious about it. And it's extremely common, so of course they're cautious about it, so why are you mocking them for it? That bothered me. So the 2 main female characters in this book were friends before the zombie apocalypse, and they really like to talk about how shallow they used to be. Like, they used to be popular girls, and so much of the book is them going on and on about how they know that they were really shallow in the past and how they've grown as people since then. And it's just really annoying to hear them talk about being super shallow in the past and talk about how much they've grown. Like, it's divided into 6 short stories basically, called like episodes, like after a TV show, but they're basically 6 short stories, and I swear like every single one there is a sizable chunk of time where these 2 girls are talking about how shallow they used to be and how they've grown since, and it was just really annoying to having to listen to that so many times. At a certain point it's just like, we get it, and they also still kind of act sort of shallow-y too, so it was difficult to take them entirely seriously with that. And then they do get really worked up about really small things, considering they are in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, and like almost die quite a fair number of times throughout this book. And then they will get really worked up about what things that definitely seem like the wrong thing to get worked up about. And I know that that's something that can happen in emergencies, like freaking out about something else to distract yourself from the larger problem, kind of, but it didn't feel like that in the context of the story, so that was kind of annoying. So the romance between the girls and the brothers is like immediate and way too insta-lovey for me, and they really like to talk about their feelings with these boys and talk to the boys about how it's not love yet, but at the same time talking, well, it's not love yet, but we know it will be love, sort of thing. And I'm just like, what? Like, they'll have these conversations with the brothers where both of them acknowledge we're not in love with each other yet, it's far too soon for that, but then at the same time they'll be talking about how they will never not like them again. Like, it's very, very intense for not being in love with each other, and which was strange because it was just like, I feel the need to reassure you that I'm not in love with you yet because that would be creepy because we just met, but I'm still going to tell you that I'm like totally pledging myself to you for life because that's just what I do. But it's not love yet because that's what would be creepy, and that was weird to me. Yeah, so I just didn't like it that much. Some of the like action stuff was interesting. I think I found that more interesting than anything else. I didn't really like any of the characters between the like shallow female characters who wanted to ramble about how shallow they used to be and the male characters who are constantly referred to as cavemen and acting like cavemen. I was not really interested in any of them, so I'm probably not going to read any more of Love and Decay, mostly because of that. Yeah, I think that's all that I have to say. I'm sure some people would really enjoy this. There are quick reads if you enjoy that and if you like zombie stuff. I still don't feel like zombies are much my thing either, even though that wasn't my biggest problem with Love and Decay. I just don't know why zombies appeal to people, really. I don't get it. I feel like something is missing on me. But I think that's all that I have to say, so I will see you guys later. Bye.